Hey everybody, it's YGO Paladin, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over the brand new Sky Striker support that was revealed to be in Ignition Assault. Now, this set will be dropping for us in mid-January of 2020, but it's officially out in the OCG. And with that, we got two new cards to talk about, one monster and one spell card, and I'm going to be giving my opinions about these cards at the towards the end after I talked about these cards. So let's go straight into the first card, which is Sky Striker Ace Rose, a new main deck monster, which the field spell did kind of hint at, so it's pretty good that we actually got one and didn't end up like the Necros trap card that we never got. So anyways, this is Sky Striker Ace Rose. It's a light warrior effect monster, level 4, 1500 attack and 1500 defense points. Its effect reads, you can only use each effect once per turn each. If a Sky Striker monster except Sky Striker Ace Rose is normal or special summoned, you can special summon this card from your hand. While this card is in the graveyard, if an opponent's monster is in the extra monster zone, is destroyed in battle, or leaves the field due to an effect of a card you control, you can special summon this card. Then, you can negate the effects of one face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. So this is a very interesting departure from Sky Striker Ace Ray, and I'm going to be talking more about that once I go through the spell card, and I'll give my thoughts about these two cards. So that was Rose, and following Rose in Ignition Assault, we also got the spell card Sky Striker Maneuver Scissors Cross. So it is a normal spell card. Its effect reads, if you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target one level 4 Sky Striker Ace monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand, or if you have 3 more spells in your graveyard, you could special summon it instead. So after I read both of these cards, there were quite a few questions that were raised upon reading these cards, and what mostly stood out was that these cards are trying to fill up your main monster zones now, rather than trying to get rid of your monster zones, because like I said, Rose cannot tag out. Rose can't tag out like Ray can. So it's kind of interesting that it does not have that effect, and that the new spell card, yeah, you can add a ace back to your hand, but the problem is that you can only target Ray or Rose because you cannot target a Link since there's no level. So it kind of implies that it's trying to fill your board with main deck monsters. I'm sorry, main monsters in the main zone. Sorry, got a little tongue tied there. But that's very interesting because we also did have a supposed rumor, that we're going to get a Link 2 and Link Vrains 3 for Sky Strikers. And now I'm pretty sure that's not going to be 100% accurate. I'm pretty sure it's going to fall flat. But we do see the new artwork of Scissors Cross that kind of hints at a mecha version for Rose. And it's looking like the Dark Link monster, possibly, just because of its armor. And that'll actually be really cool to see a Dark monster, a Dark Link monster, because Ray was the Dark monster in the main deck. And, you know, each Link, you can't use the same attribute to Link summon. So it'd be interesting that now that we got the light main deck monster, we can get a Dark Link monster. So with that, does that mean it's going to be true? Possibly not, because we still have Eternity Code, which is going to be the final set for the Vrains era. So what I kind of want to see, though, is that it actually does an impact on the Sky Strikers. And what I mean by that is, like, let's have an effect that we don't actually have yet. And the only thing I could think off the top of my head, and if there is a card out there for Sky Strikers that already does this, I do apologize. But what I would like to see on a Link monster is some recursion for your banished Sky Striker spell cards. Now, keep in mind, we have multi-roll, which banishes your cards, but you can't recur them back to your hand or your deck or anything like that, at least not that I could think of. So it'd be very interesting to see a Link monster that actually returns a banished one maybe back to your hand. I know maybe some people are thinking like, oh great, now we have a recursion because Widow Anchor just got hit to 1, and once multi-roll banishes that Widow Anchor, you don't have to worry about it. But I think that would be kind of fair, you know what I mean? I think that would be very useful for the deck. Now, will we be getting a card like that? I hope so. I would love to see a card like that, but I don't know if I want to see it as a Link 2 monster. Comment down below if you guys would like to see a Link 1 or Link 2 Sky Striker, and what kind of effect would you give a card if you were designing the Link 1 or Link 2 monster, because I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about a new Sky Striker Link monster. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button if you do, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos about breaking down the new archetypes that are going to be in Ignition Assault, which is going to be a new category I'm going to be introducing to the channel called Yu-Gi-Oh! Breakdown. So with that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.